Hello everybody and welcome to Ostriv. This is a game settled in Ukraine apparently in 1700s where you play the management of a village. So let's set up some options first. I wanted this to be set up to M, N and P respectively. And let's start a new game. This game is currently in alpha, so there are only 4 starting levels available. And let's go ahead and pick level 6 and pause the game. So the Ostriv is basically a city management builder. You're presented with a map and you're supposed to build a city, as you can see in the upper side of the window. The game is set in 1700s. Starting time is always March 1721. So let's go ahead and build camp. So I went through a couple of playthroughs before recording this video. I want the proximity of water. I'm also interested in this limestone deposits, and proximity of woods is also very important because wood is your basic building material. There are also some stones over here, so later on in the game I guess we will spread out to this island. So for our starting position, I think it's good to have proximity of woods. I'm thinking about building here or over here. This might be a good idea. So when you pop down camp post, you have camp center. Our mayor is Pavlo Vukulik, I guess. My Ukrainian is not the best. We have 9 starting families. Let's see them. Slavinsky family, Vakulik family, that's our mayor. Ovramenko family, Svitailo family, Lyubozaren Hana, Cherevchenko family, Litvin family, Netudikata family, that was hard to pronounce, Zahrebelny family, and Yurashko family. So the first task we are presented with is build a forestry for wood production. So let's go ahead and build a forestry. What I like about this game is that you can rotate buildings at any degree you wish. The yellow shaded area shows you where the building is, and green area is where people access it from. So let's go ahead and build forestry near the woods. Currently camp center is where we do the city management. As I already said, we have 9 families. We have temporary camp storage with iron, nails and thatch. We have well for water. We have campfire as meeting grounds. We have 3 carts to bring resources and building material. And that's about it. We have some starting wood. Yeah, that's about it. We have 2 benches, which are basically logs. These are our settlers. I like that they all have individual picture with some basic information. So let's go ahead and employ some builders. We can assign all men for building. Currently in the game only, I guess that will remain the same because it's 1700s, only men can be builders. So now you see them taking carts and bringing wood and other resources, I guess nails, to the building site. See, this one is carrying nails and these 2 are carrying wood to the building grounds. There are currently 3 play speeds, I guess 4 if you count in the pause. There is ×1, ×5 and ×12. Let's go ahead and speed them up. And you can see what resources are deployed here, and the building is already started. With this many builders it will be done soon. I just love the models in this game. They need more wood to continue the building. Hurry up, Ljubozar! I love how the game shows the under construction of the building. So before we finish the forestry we can't do anything else in the game pretty much. All resources are collected. And let's watch these guys finish the building. I like the birds chirping in the woods. Let's speed them up. See all these posts in the roof under construction. And the building is done. Now we can employ forestry workers. Jehor Slavinsky. He works in the forestry. And now, after we have built the forestry, we have to build 9 houses for our 9 initial families. I kind of want to build houses in concentric circles around the initial point. So let's go ahead and place some houses. There is currently only one housing option. Also, we need clay pit to dig clay for our houses, because the building materials for houses are clay, wood, nails and hatch. We already have some thatch. We don't have any clay, so we need to build a clay pit. Let's go to production. Here it is, the clay pit, place for digging clay. Let's go ahead and place it near the forest. Or better to place it where the construction will take place. We can move it later on, because in the future I want this to remain my city center with town hall and whatnot. So I don't want clay pit near the city center, but for now let's just place it here and plan out our initial 9 houses. So I will leave some room for some other buildings and start planning our first houses. You can hold down shift and place multiple houses without going back to the menu. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Our initial goal is to build 9 houses before the winter comes. The winter comes in December. So we have first 9 houses built. Those will be for the families of initial settlement. We will need, because each house requires 300 thatch, and in storage we only have 1200 thatch, so we will need to build. Let's go over to production and build, I think it's called thatchery. Yeah. Let's build it near the river, because workers take thatch from the grass. Here's a good amount of grass they can collect, and let's build that after one first initial house. Not enough workers to chop trees, because this error message comes up because it's only there's only one worker in the forestry, and 2 workers are required to bring in the logs. As you can see, forestry can produce us with logs, wood, firewood and bark. So For initial building, we will need logs, wood, and we need firewood for the settlers, so they don't die of hypothermia in the winter. Let's reduce the production of that and focus on wood, and let's reduce the production of logs. For now on, we don't need any bark. I guess I will forget later on to introduce it, so let's put it to 1000. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess each family is consisted of one male, one female, and their children, and because we have 9 families, we need to fire some builders so they can be employed as workers in the forestry. It should come up soon. Here he goes. Oles Jurashko, our new forester. In the top right corner you can see your building plan. So this is the first house that is going to be built. Then we move to thatchery. So let's see these guys build the house. Speed them up a bit. I like the sound effects when you zoom in. You can hear the birds, but when you zoom out you hear wind. Amazing sound design. Like I said, this game is currently in alpha, so only one housing options, not a lot of buildings, and education and health are still work in progress. So I guess in future updates developers should make those. Our first house is built. Pavlo Vakulik. I guess he's our mayor. Yes, Pavlo. Pavlo can finally settle in. I guess we will see his tent disappear. Let's actually find his home. Oh, so here is his tent. It says family is moving to a house. Pablo and Mariana. The settlers have initial amount of food, which is really nice. And they can make bread from flour, and in their house they have some firewood. They have some food diversity because settlers in this game really like food diversity. So builders are on to making thatchery, gathering wood and nails. Let's speed them up a bit. Funny how they go around the building plan, well, they can cross right around here. So that's nice, because additional feature of this game that I really like is that on the grass, on the ground, oh, we can already see it here, the grass can wear down and show the path. I guess the busy roads of the village. That tree has been built. Let's employ our ladies to gather some thatch. Thatch and reed. Iljaria, Mariana, Zoriana и Voloshka. I said my Ukrainian is not the best. So I guess this will be the end of our first episode. First episode for series on this channel, actually. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit the subscribe button for some new videos and new similar games. Maybe, let's see how it goes. So thank you for watching and goodbye.